start the class. Gurureva gatihi gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na gurof paramam shishurasmi guroho matirasti gurau mama pahi guro. Saraswati namastestu veena pustakadharini hamsavahana marudhe vidyadanam kurushvame. Okay, so we have been studying about the Karmani Lakaras in the last class. So we started with what is a Karmani Prayoga. So there are 4 lessons in the Pustaka about this Karmani Prayoga. So the usage of Lakara. So you all know about the Tingantas. So Tingantam, Kriya Padam. So the forms of all the different 10 Lakaras that we learned. So they are all called as Tingantas because they have a Ting Pratyaya at the end. So we have learnt around 5 Lakaras at this stage. So Lat, Lot, Lang, Drit, Vidhiling, and we have one Lang Lakara, past tense, right? So these are the 6 or 5 Lakaras we have learnt, I think. Sorry, only 5 Lakaras we have learnt. So out of these, we have learnt the Kartari Prayoga. So we all know how to make the Kartari Prayoga. So the Lakaras can also be used in Bhava Karma Artha. So in Bhava Karmani, so we say as to express an action or to express the karma. So, okay, so Lakaras can also be used that way. So the Prayoga in Samskrita, they are of 3 types. Kartari Prayogaha, Karmani Prayogaha, Bhave Prayogaha. So where there is a Kartuhu Pradhanyam. So when the Karta is explicitly expressed by the Kriya Padam. So when I say Khadami, the Karta is expressed. When I say Khadasi, right? So if the Karta is Pradhana, then Pradhanyena Kriyapadena Uchyate Chet Kartari Prayogaha. So where there is Kartuhu Pradhanyam, it is Kartari Prayoga. Where there is a Karmanaha Pradhanyam. So in case if the Kriyapada doesn't express the Karta but talks about the Karma, say Shlokaha Patyate. So when you say Patyate, so when you say Patyate, the Karta is not expressed by Patyate. So what is read? The Shloka is read. So Shloka, which is a Karma, is expressed by the Kriyapadam. So Shlokaha Patyante. Okay, so that such Prayogas are known as Karmani Prayoga. So there is a Pradhanya for the Karma because that is expressed basically by the Kriyapadam. Then Bhave Prayoga, so it is that where the Bhava, the action is expressed. Okay, so Bhave Prayoga we saw for the intransitive verbs, right? So we will see that once again. Okay, so before that in Kartari Prayoga, so we have the Karta expressed in Prathama Vibhakti, Karma in Dvitiya Vibhakti, and Kriya Padam Kartaram Anusarati. So Ramaha Phalam Khadati, that is a Kartari Prayoga. So Rama is in Prathama Vibhakti, okay, so that he is a Karta. Phalam is in Dvitiya Vibhakti, that is a Karma, and Khadati is a Kriya Padam, which is according to the Vachana of the Karta. So if it is 1 Rama, it is Khadati. If it is 2 Rama, Ramau Kadataha. If it is Ramaha, Khadanti. Okay, so depends on it. It follows the Karta. The Vachana, Purusha Vyavastha, Vachana Vyavastha is according to the Kartripadam. Kriya Padam, Parasmaipadini, Athava Atmanepadi. So you have the 2 kinds of Pratyayas we discussed. So Parasmaipadi Pratyayas and Atmanepadi Pratyayas. So there are 18 Ting Pratyayas, out of which the first 9 Ting Pratyayas are called as Parasmaipada Pratyayas. The second 9, okay, they are called as Atmanepadi Pratyayas, and we add them to specific dhatu. Say if it is Patha dhatu, we add the first 9 Pratyayas, Patati, Patataha, Patanti. We come up with the 9 Parasmaipadi forms, right? So if it is a Labh dhatu, then we add the Atmanepadi suffixes. We say Labhate, Labhete, Labhante, right? The forms are different for Parasmaipada and Atmanepadi dhatus, right? So this is Kartari Prayoga, and Kriya Padam can be anything. It could be either in the Parasmaipada Rupa or Atmanepada Rupa. Whereas in a Karmani Prayoga, Karta is in Tritiya Vibhakti because here it is a Karma Pradhana Prayoga, right? So Karma is Pradhana, so Karma is in Prathama Vibhakti. Shlokaha Patyate, Pataha Likhyate, right? So the Karma takes the Prathama Vibhakti, and by whom by Rama. Ramena shlokaha patyate. So Rama becomes the karta. Rama, who is the karta, is in Tritiya Vibhakti. So it is passive voice. So the karta is always in Tritiya Vibhakti in a Karmani Prayoga. And the karma is in Prathama Vibhakti. 1 second. Volume is at the maximum. Probably you can try to rejoin. I have this. Then Kriyapadam karma anusarati. So here the Kriyapadam is according to the karma pada. The shlokaha patyante, right? So the karta is in Tritiya and there is no sambandha between the karta's vachana and the Kriyapadam as in the case of a kartari. In kartari, karta and Kriyapada, they follow. The Kriyapada follows the karta. Whereas in karmani, it is only the karma which is followed by the Kriyapadam. Okay, so we are not bothered about the karta's vachana. Whether one karta, two or more, we are not worried. It is only the karma. Right? Pataha patyate, pathau patyate, pathaha patyante. Right? Either Ramena va, Ramaihi va, Ramabhyam va. That is, it is not relevant. Okay? Kriyapadam Atmanepadini eva bhavati. This we should remember. Kriyapada cannot be in Parasmaipada form. Okay, so though Patu, we know it takes only the Parasmaipadi forms. When you convert it to Karmani, it will be Pathyate, Patyate, Patyante in Latlakara. Okay, so we will only hear the Te, Ete forms, which is the forms of Atmanepadi. In Latlakara, what is the Atmanepadi form? That will be the form for Patu in Karmani Prayoga. In Karmani Prayoga, ending is always Atmanepadi for the Kriyapadam. Okay, so for that we should be knowing the Atmanepadi forms of the Kartra Lakara. Okay, so all this Lattu, Lotu, whatever we have learnt till now. So we should know the Atmanepadi forms very well so that we can come up with the right form of Kriyapadam in Karmani Prayoga. Okay, so then we also saw dhatavaha dvividaha. So this is one is sakarmaka dhatu, then we have akarmaka dhatu. So akarmaka dhatu is that which cannot take an object. Say hasati. So when I say Ramaha hasati, this has dhatu cannot take an object. You can't have an object for has. Whereas if it is pathati, I can have an object. Patham patati, shlokam patati, whatever, right? So you have, it is capable of taking an object. Pathu is capable of taking an object. Whereas has, stha, rudh, shi, seshete or vauttishtati, when I say, they can't take a verb, an object, karma pada, right? So such verbs, they are called the intransitive verbs or akarmaka dhatu. If it is a dhatu which can take a karma pada, we call it as a sakarmaka dhatu. Say pathu, lik, nam, khad, all these are sakarmaka dhatu. So what kind of prayogas are possible? So kartari and karmani are possible for a sakarmaka dhatu. Okay, so sakarmakas, we have been seeing examples. So we have patati in kartari, patyate in karmani. So both usages are possible. For any sakarmaka dhatu, usage in kartari, usage in karmani, both are possible. Akarmaka dhatu, we can have kartari, say saha hasati, whereas you can't call it a karmani prayoga. When you convert it into passive, you don't call it a karmani because it cannot have a karma pada. So we can't call it as karmani. We call it as bhave prayoga. Okay, so tena hasyate, Ramaha hasati, Ramena hasyate is a bhave prayoga. So bhai hasyate, what is expressed? It is not Rama, not karta, and there is no karma. So only that hasana kriya. Okay, the hasana kriya is expressed by hasyate, right? So we call it as bhave prayoga, where the bhava is expressed. This again we saw this. So prayogaha kartari prayoge kartrupadam prathama vibhaktau bhavati, karmapadam dvitiya vibhaktau bhavati, kriyapadam parasmaipadini athava atmanepadini bhavati. So this we know. And kartrupadam anusarati. The vachana vyavastha you should always remember. For any kriya padam, it will have a vachana vyavastha. Whether it has got the vachana vyavastha with the karta or the vachana sambandha with the karma, that we should check. If it is a kartari prayoga, the vachana goes with the karta of the kriya padam, right? And the vachana of the kriya padam goes with the karma in a karmani prayoga. So pradhanyam is kartuhu pradhanyam in kartari prayoga. In karmani prayoga, it is a karmanaha pradhanyam. So again, karmani prayoga, the kartrupada is in tritiya vibhakti. and karma padam should be in prathama. So when you do the conversion for karta from kartari to karmani, for the karta it is 1 to 3, right? 1.1 to 3.1, 1.2 to 3.2, 1.3 to 3.3, including the vachana. If it's prathama eka vachanam, if it is ramaha, and it is ramena. If it is ramau, it is ramabhyam, 3.2. And if it is ramaha is a karta in kartari, then ramaihi in karmani, you take 3.3. Vachana should also, when you convert, you should be careful about the vachana also. Karma padam in a kartari prayoga, it is dvitiya vibhakti 2.1. Now in a karmani prayoga, it should be in prathama vibhakti. So 2 to 1 is the conversion. Karta it is 1 to 3. Karma padam it is 2 to 1. Right? 2.1 to 1.1, 2.2 to 1.2, 2.3 to 1.3. Vachana should follow. You should not miss the vachanam. When you convert, please keep the vachana also in your mind. Then kriya padam always atmanepada. Okay, so atmanepadini eva bhavati. It is always atmanepada ending for the kriya pada. Then karma padam anusarati. Okay, and madhye yakaraha shruyate. Okay, so you also hear the yakara. Pathu ya the pathyate. Right? Likhu ya the likhyate. The yakara is heard, and the vachana vyavastha is along with the karma pada, and always it is in atmanepadi rupam. Okay, it doesn't have a parasmaipadi rupa. Right? Then karmanaha pradhanyam. So primarily the kriya pada talks about the karma. It doesn't talk about the karta. Till this, is it clear? If you have any questions at this point, you can ask. Otherwise, we can continue with the second part. Okay, so we will do few examples. Okay, so some sentences conversion. So we can raise your hands if you wish to answer. I can unmute you. Sriranjani Mahoday, please unmute yourself.
Namaste.
Namaste, Bhagini. Ha.
So Rama, Patham Patha.
Give me the meaning of the sentence and then you convert it to Karmani.
Rama, read the lessons.
Astu. So here it is Sambodhana, right? So keep it as Sambodhana. Will remain as Sambodhana.
Yes.
It is not in Prathama Vibhakti, right? It is only Karta in Prathama Vibhakti to Tritiya. Yes. And Sambodhanam is, let it keep it as Sambodhana. You are addressing Rama.
Yes. Yes. Rama. It cannot be converted into Karmani, no?
No. Rama should be Rama only. We are calling somebody and you are giving instruction. Patham Pata is lot lakara. Yes, so we will keep Rama as Rama. It's not Prathama Vibhakti. It is, the Karta is not, it is Tvam is the Karta here. Rama, hey Rama, yes. Tvam Patham Pata. So if you want to convert, you have to convert that Tvam. You should not convert Rama. You're calling Rama, so that will remain as Rama. Okay, and one more thing, conversion is only for words, the Karta in Prathama Vibhakti. Karta of the sentence, the Karma Pada and the Kriya Pada. Don't change any other word in the sentence. We will retain as such. So Patham is the Karma Padam. So Tvam Patham Pata. Ideally, Tvam is there. It is not explicitly mentioned, but Pata indicates it is Tvam. So Pata is expressing the Karta. So hey Rama, Tvam Patham Pata. You read the lesson. Now you should make it as the lesson should be read by you. Iti.
Okay. Rama, Tvaya, Pataha, Patyate.
Patyate is lat. Lat, that is lat. Now when you have a Kriya Padam in lot, in Karmani also we will keep it as lot. So now the lot of an Atmanepadi, say Labhudatu. How are the lot forms? Labhatam, Labhetam, Labhantam, Labhasva, Labhetam, Labadhvam. Right?
Patatam.
Okay, so Yakara, you missed the Yakara. Madhye
Yakara Shruyate. Patyatam.
Tavadeva. Okay, so Hey Rama. Dhanyavadha Bhagini.
Hey Rama. Dhanya.
So you're right. Pataha patyatam. Okay, so remember when the kriyapadam, what is the lakara of the kriyapadam? Please identify the lakara. When you convert, you will have to change it to the same lakara. Okay, so if it is patha is
Okay,
lot,
okay.
then take the lot. Okay, of any Atmanepadi dhatus, lot form you should recollect. Okay, labhu is an Atmanepadi, labhatam, labhetam, labhantam. Same way, pattu, ya, yakara, you should not forget the yakara. Madhye yakaraha shruyate. Remember that. Pattu, ya, and Atmanepadi suffix. So, tam, pathyatam. Like labhatam, we have pathyatam. Okay, so pattu and ya is one part, one component. So, keep it ready. Patya will be the form. Now, like labhatam, patyatam. Labhetam, patyetam. Right? Okay, so here again the karta is tvam. It is not given here, so we should not convert this Rama. Okay, Rama is a sambodhanam. We are addressing him. So only the Prathama Vibhakti, karta in Prathama Vibhakti and Dvitiya Vibhakti karma and the Kriya Padam should be changed. Other words should be retained in the sentence. So again here Ramaha Pataha Patyatam. May the lesson be learnt by you. Iti. Okay, so we should not convert Rama. Okay, fine. Next one. Shyamala Bhagini. You can unmute yourself.
Namaste Mahodaya.
Namaste.
Pita putram sparshati.
You can
Pitra.
say the meaning first, meaning of the
Okay.
sentence.
Pita is father. Putram the son. Sparshati he touches.
Yes. Astu.
He touches the father touches the son.
Okay.
So Pitra putra sparshati.
Ti katham
Sparshate. Sorry. Sparshate.
What did he say? Putra, what was it? Putra conversion? I didn't hear that clearly.
Huh?
Tell me the sentence again.
Pitra, no? Pita is Pitra.
Mitra.
Tritiya.
Yeah. The next
Pitra,
word.
Pitra. Putram will be Putraha.
Putraha. Okay. I didn't hear that Visarga. So I
And Sparshati will be Sparshyate.
Yeah. Correct. Okay. So, sorry. Sprish dhatu. Sprishayate. Sprishyate. What is the Mula dhatu for Sparshati? It is Sprish. Sprish becomes Sparshati in Lat. Okay. Sprish is the Mula dhatu. So, take the Mula dhatu. Okay, so we should have the knowledge of the Mula Dhatu. That will come with familiarity. As you study, it comes. So, Sprishayate, Sprishyate. Okay, so Pitra, by the father, Putraha, the son, Sprishyate, is touched. Okay, so Pitra, Putraha, Sprishyate. Astu. Dhanyavadaha, Bhagini. Next one. Lalita Bhagini.
Hari Om Mahodaya.
Hari Om.
Bhagavan Jagat Srijati. The universe, world was
nasti, tad latlakaraha. Sprijati is latlakara.
Yeah, world is how to say? Can I say it in Tamil?
Yes. Srijadatu to create.
Yeah, created. Yeah, world is created by Ishvara.
Yeah, correct.
By God. Sorry.
Astu.
Bhagavata Jagat asti. Jagat
napumsakalinga. Jagateva. Dvitiya Vibhakti, Prathama Vibhakti.
Jagat Srijyate.
Okay, so it is Jagat in both Prathama and Dvitiya. Right? So we have Bhagavata Jagat Srijyate. Okay, so Bhagavan Karta from 1 to 3, Bhagavata. Right? So Jagat is Karma Padam, Dvitiya Vibhakti, 2 to 1. So we have Jagat again. Srijyate. Srij plus ya plus te Srijyate. Dhanyavadaha.
Instead of Jagat, if we take Lokam, means Lokaha.
Lokaha Srijyate. Tadeva.
In the previous sentence, Mahodaya, in book they have given Konjahira, means Lalayati can take.
The artha, see, the Sprishadatu means touching, but in this sentence, what it could mean is like it's not touching, but yes, it is making him feel good. That artha.
Oh,
So
okay.
as per context, you can take, see, a dhatu can
Okay.
have 20 other different meanings. Okay. So as per the
Yeah, that's
context,
true.
we
But I
can.
was thinking lalayati iti, but lalayati means actual meaning
Lalanam
also.
is fondling. Lalanam is
Ah,
fondling.
fondling. Yeah.
So
Thank you.
unless we know the context, we cannot definitely say this is the meaning of this dhatu here. If we have
Yeah.
a context, then we will know. If it is a single sentence, you take it. We will take it as we can take it either the touching or it is like making. I've been showing affection. However
Yeah.
we want, we can take it.
Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada. The next one. Sorry. Veena Bhagini.
भगिनि
Namaste.
कालिदास रामस्य कथां वर्णयति कालिदास द पोएट कालिदास डिस्क्राइब्स रामा's स्टोरी
Correct.
कालिदासः प्रथमा विभक्ति अस्ति कालिदासेन रामस्य नो चेंज रामस्य एव कथां कथा इति भवति वर्ण्यते वर्ण्यते.
Exactly. So here Ramasya Shashti Vibhakti to be retained. Okay, so only the Karta Karma, right? The Prathama Vibhakti word Karta and the Dvitiya Vibhakti Karma Padam. Only these two we are going to convert, and of course the Tiya Pada. Other words to be retained as such. Okay, so Kalidasena. अस्तु भगिनी धन्यवादः. कालिदासेन रामस्य कथा वर्ण्यते. Okay, वर्ण्यते वर्ण्यते. So the Rama story is described by Kalidasa iti artha. Astu. Then next one. Sriram. Unmute yourself.
कृष्णः पाण्डवान् अरक्षत्. Krishna protected the Pandavas.
Correct.
Krishneன
Correct.
पाण्डवाः अरक्षयत्.
पाण्डवाः वचनं
पाण्डवाः
Arakshayat is also wrong. What is it? Lang lakara.
Bahuvachanam.
Right? Bahuvachanam. Okay. So first we will fix the kriya padam. So this is lang lakara. Rakshidatu lang lakara. What will be the Atmanepadi form? You will have the will be there, Raksha will be there, Ya will be there. This first three, this you keep it, okay? Raksha and Ya is there, Yakaraha, Madhya Yakaraha Shruyate, remember that. So Arakshya is the first part. And then coming to the Atmanepadi suffix. What is the form for Labhudhatu in Atmanepadi? Lang Lakara?
Labhyate.
Labhyate va? That is Lat. Labhate, labhyate, labhante is Lat. Labhyate is Karmani. Lang Lakara say Labhudhatu. Alabhata, alabhetam, alabhanta.
Alabhata, alabhetam, alabhanta, alabhasva, alabhetam, alabhadvam, alabhai, alabhamai.
No, lot you are confusing lot and lung. Okay, so just lakaras, yes, unless we are very confident, it is difficult, so learn it, no problem. So here alabhata, alabhetam, alabhanta is there. So now arakshya, that you should know. Araksh part is there, yakara is there, and then like alabhata. Alabhata,
Arakshata.
Yakara, I don't hear the yakara.
Arakshyata.
Then Alabhata, alabhetam, alabhanta. Arakshyata, tell all the three.
Arakshyata, arakshetam, arakshetam, arakshanta.
Okay, so you should know.
Krishnena Pandavaha arakshanta.
Arakshanta, the yakara, I am sorry, this is a typo. I will correct it. It is Rakshanta. Arakshanta. Yakara should be heard. Okay. So Arakshanta. No problem. So Arakshanta is the right word. This is wrong. I will correct it and post when I post. Okay. Okay. Then the next one. So let us learn the Atmanepadi forms. Okay. So only then we will be able to get the right form in Karmani. Ani Mary Mahoday.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Dhenuhu or gauhu trinam charati. The cow eats grass. धेनुः धेनुना
Hmm.
Gauhu is Gava or something.
Correct.
Gava.
Yeah, yeah.
Trinam is Napumsakalinga.
Yes, Napumsakalinga. Trinam,
Trinam.
trine, trinani.
Charyate.
Correct. Charyate, charyate. Latlakara, very easy. Just the moola dhatu,
Yes.
ya, and we know the forms. Yes, okay. So, charyate, right. So, dhenva or dhenuna, ghava, trinam, charyate. Okay, fine. Okay. The next one. Archana Bhagini.
नमस्ते मैडम
Namaste Bhagini.
शुकाः बिम्बफलानि फलानि खादन्ति the parrots eat the bimbafal
Bimba fruits.
bimbafala
Okay. Huh.
so it will be shukaha it will become
Shukaha, shuka.
shukaihi
Because Tritiya Bahuvachanam. Yes, Shukaha will become Shukaihi, like Ramaha,
shukaihi
Ramahi.
and bimbafalani will become bimbafalani only.
Yes,
And
Napumsakalinga, same form.
Same form, khadyante.
Correct. So, Khad, Ya, and because Bimba Phalani is plural, we have Kadhyante. Okay, so Kadhyante.
So it will be shukaihi bimbafalani khadyante.
Yes, very good. So, Shukaihi Bimba Phalani
Dhanyavad.
Kadhyante. Astu. The next one. Anybody else would like to answer? Same person. Sorry. Okay. Astu, Sriranjani Mahoday.
प्रतिदिनं द्वित्राणि आम्रफलानि खादतु. Every day आमलकानि खादतु. Every day eat 2 or 3 gooseberries.
Gooseberries. Okay. So Dvitrani is a samasta padam. So it means 2 to 3.
2 or 3.
2 or 3. Yes. Okay. So yes. So now here. So the Kartripada is not explicitly mentioned. Okay. So that is not mentioned. So we leave that. Kadatu is giving us the information, whether it is Bhavan Kadatu or Ramaha Kadatu, we do not know.
Lot lakara.
Yes, lot lakara. Yes. The Karma Pada is there.
Pratidinam Vitrani Amalakani Kadyatam.
Kadyantam, no? Amalakani. Plural.
Kadyantam.
Okay, so always the karma kriya padam should go with the vachana of the karma padam. So here amalakani is napum sakalinga, so same form, both 2 and 1 we have the same form. So pratidinam will be pratidinam. Okay, so pratidinam vitrani amalakani kadyantam again.
Kadyantam.
I will correct it. Kadyantam. It is not kadyatam. Kadyantam. Okay, so fine. So after looking at the karma padas vachana, please change the kriya padam accordingly. Okay, so it should follow the karma padam. Okay, then we have Prema Bhagini.
Namaste Bhagini.
Yes.
Tvam kim likasi. Tvaya kim likyase.
Likyas. See,
Likyate.
Likyate.
Kim
It is not.
likyate.
Okay, so when it is following the tvam, it is likhasi, but here it should follow the kim, which is the karma, right? So likyate eva. It is not likyase. Okay, so tvaya kim likyate. Okay, likyate goes with kim. It doesn't go with the tvaya, right? So likyate. Next one. Anybody else wishes to answer? You can raise your hand. Shyamala Bhagini.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Saha devalayam gacchati devam namati cha. Saha, he goes to temple and bows to God also.
Correct.
So tena devalayam gamyate devaha namyate cha.
Why devalayam in Dvitiya?
Gamyate,
Devalayam is
gacchati gamyate.
correct, but it is karma padam. For the gamu dhatu, devalayam is a karma padam. So when you convert it, it should be changed to which vibhakti?
Gacchati, no?
Yeah, gacchati, but normally when the gati is involved, this sthana takes the karma, it becomes the karma. So saha vanam gacchati ityatra vanam dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam. It is not prathama vibhakti. It's an object. Saha devalayam gacchati, vidyalayam gacchati. We don't say vidyalayah gacchati. It is vidyalayam gacchati. Vidyalaya is the object. Okay, for gamu dhatu sthana becomes an object. So when you convert to karmani, dvitiya vibhakti should get converted to prathama. So tena
vidyalayah, no? Devalayah.
Devalayah gamyate. No, you said devalayam, so that's why I'm telling you. So devalayam is dvitiya, devalayah, it should get converted to prathama. So tena devalayah gamyate, devaha namyate cha. That part was right. Okay, understood? So we have to convert the karma pada to prathama vibhakti. Kartrupadam should be according to the karma padam. One devalaya, so gamyate. One deva, so namyate. Okay, so deva and devalayam here are in dvitiya, they are karma padam. We are converting it to prathama vibhakti in the karmani sentence. Astu. Veena bhagini. Dhanyavadah. So here we now try to convert from karmani to kartari. Okay, so now we have the karmani sentences. So which means the karta will be in tritiya vibhakti, karma padam will be in prathama vibhakti, and we have the lakara, right? The karmani lakara, which we will change it into kartari. Okay, so we'll have to remove the yakara and get the right form or that for that mula dhatu. Okay, so balakaihi
ikshuhu balakaihi ikshuhu khadyate. Sugar cane is eaten by the boys.
Correct. Exactly. Then how do you convert it to kartari?
Balakaihi will become balakaha ikshum khadanti.
Correct. Yes. Okay. Now, okay. So balakaha ikshum khadanti. So this is fairly simple. Okay. Dhanyavada bhagini. Lalita Mahoday.
Tabhyam tvam nindyase. They too nindyase, scolded you.
You were scolded by those two, or they.
Okay, passive.
Yeah.
You are scolded by them like that.
Yes.
Okay. Tabhyam tau Tvam nindati. Tau tvam nindati.
Nindati. Saha tvam nindati is okay. Tau tvam nindati is wrong.
Tabhyam asti atah tau na bhavati va.
Kriyapadasya visaye vadami.
Oh, okay. Nindatah. Shamyatam. Tau tvam nindatah.
This is where we will miss. Even in the
always I do the mistake.
This vachana sambandha for the kriyapadam will be completely forgotten at the beginning level. Okay, so we will not make it later. But vachana sambandha should be remembered. In kartari, it is along with the karta, vachana sambandha, and in karmani, it should be with the karma. Okay, so here two people are there. So tau is there. So nindataha. So tau tvam nindataha. So here karta. Thank you. Dhanyavada bhagini. Tabhyam in tritiya will change it to prathama. Okay, so it is dual, right? 3.2 will be 1.2 now. Okay, so saha tau te. Okay, then tvam, which is in prathama, the karma will now should be in dvitiya vibhakti in a kartari lakara. So tau tvam nindataha. All you have to do is identify who is the karta in the sentence, what is the karma padam. If you can identify these two correctly, then you know what is the vibhakti. If it is kartari, it is 1 and 2. If it is karmani, it is 3 and 1. That is all, right? So that is very easy. To make the sentence is easy. Identify which is a karta, who is a doer of that kriya. Who does that kriya? Nindanam is done by whom? Whether it is tabhyam or tvam. You have to find that out. Who is the karma padam? Who is the kartru padam? Once that is identified correctly, then vibhaktis we know the number, right? The next one. Sriram, can you try?
पितः ममापराधाः क्षम्यन्ताम्.
So
Hey
this
father,
is sambandha, sambodhana, correct. Hey father.
Sambodhana. Hey father, please, please
forgive. You take it as
forgive my
mistakes, whatever
aparadhas,
mistakes I have done.
my mistakes.
Yes.
Please forgive my mistakes.
So here pitaha should be hey pitaha, correct.
Hey pita.
Why are you
Mama
converting it into wait? Why are you making it as hey pita? It is still pitaha. You are addressing the father. So whether it is karmani or kartari, I am addressing my father. Okay. So what is the kartrupadam here in this sentence? As per grammar, what should be the kartrupadam? Tvaya or bhavata. Okay, if you want with respect, bhavata. Okay. So so that will be the word is not shown here. Bhavadbihi, it is karmani sentence. So bhavadbihi shamyantam. Okay, so by you may I be excused, right? So bhavadbihi is missing here, but you should be able to identify the kartrupadam is not explicitly given. Sambodhanam is different. The kartrupadam is different. When you are doing a sambodhana, you are calling or addressing somebody. So whether I speak a sentence in active voice or I speak a sentence in passive voice doesn't matter. I will still address the same person the same way. He pitaha will be my way of addressing my father. Whether I am going to write, say, aham phalam kadami or maya phalam kadyate. Irrespective of that part of the sentence, I am going to address him as he pitaha.
Astu.
So sambodhanam should not be changed. You should not change the sambodhana vibhakti. Okay, so when you convert, it should always be the same in both the usages, both karmani prayoga and kartari prayoga. So he pitaha will be he pitaha in karmani kartari also. So
he will not come.
He is not given, it is understood. You said he, so I am saying he.
Yeah.
He is not given. Pitaha will do.
Pitaha mama aparadham kshamyantu.
What was that? Mama apara? I didn't hear you.
Aparadham.
So aparadhan, okay. Karma pada, plural.
Mama aparadhan.
So we will have aparadhan, like Raman. Okay. Shamasva, if you say tvam, or you can say shamatam when you say bhavan. Okay, so bhavan shamatam. Okay, so if you say tvam, it will be shamasva. If you say bhavan is better, bhavan shamatam. Okay.
Bhavan mama aparadhan kshamata.
Okay, fine. Astu. The next one, Veena Mohode.
महोदय भगिनी मृगयुना वराहः विद्यते मृगयुना मृगयु
is a hunter. So varaha, you tell the sentence artha first and then we will continue.
The varaha pig is killed by the hunter.
Correct. Okay, vidyate is hurting. Okay.
Hurting or killing anything. Mrugayunah
Mrugayuhu is the form. Mrugayuhu.
Okay. Astu. Mrugayuhu varaham vidyate.
Vyadhidatu. So this is
vidhati. Vidyati.
Vidyati becomes vidyati. So that lakara.
Astu. Mrugayuhu varaham vidyati.
Okay, so it's a parasmaipadi dhatu. Because this is not a common dhatu, we will have a problem with the fixing the pada and all that. Anyway, so
Vidyati.
yes. Okay, then the dhatu is vyadhu, it becomes vidyati. But okay, then the next sentence. Okay, same people. Prema Bhagini.
You want me to unmute?
Namaste, Bhagini.
Anybody, all of you can answer.
Maya himakhandaha sprishyate. Maya will become aham. Himakhandaha is in Pratama, so himakhandam.
Correct.
Aham sprishami. Aham himakhandam sprishami.
Sprishami. Okay, so here the kartrupada, kriya padam goes with aham, right? So aham sprishami. Okay, himakandam sprishami. Samyak bhai. Dhanyavada. Okay, so okay, we have 3 more sentences. I think we will continue. Anybody, one of you can unmute and answer. Archana.
I can do.
Yes, please.
Tena shurikaya nakam vrishchyate.
So vrishcha dhatu, this is also not very common dhatu, to cut.
He is the nail was cut by churika, knife by him.
By him, yes.
Tena saha churikaya nakam vrishati. Sorry.
The chakara is also there. So here vrishcha ya te vrishchate. So we will leave out the ya. Okay, this vrishchati. Okay. So here, thank you, dhanyavada Bhagini. So nakha is a karma padam. Nakham vrishchate. So identify the karma pada. Who is the karta? Tena vrishchate. By him. Okay, so karta is tena. Nakham is the karma pada. And the kriya padam. Only these 3 padas we should change. All others will remain the same. So churikaya is still churikaya. Okay. So tena churikaya vrishchate. Saha churikaya vrishchati. Okay. So he cuts the nail with the churika. Okay. So only identify the karma padam, identify the kartru padam correctly. Once that is done, the work is simple. Changing the vibhakti should be simple. The next one. Shyamala Bhagini. You can unmute. I think once you have unmuted once, you will be able to unmute only.
Yuvabhyam geetam akarnyate.
So meaning of the sentence?
Yuvabhyam is tritiya. Tvam tritiya.
Tell me the meaning
So
of the
geetam.
sentence so that 1 second.
Okay, you.
Vadat. I think you are muted.
By you two. By you two. The song is heard.
Okay. So by you two the song is heard. So song is the karma padam. You two, you people, you two. This is the karta. Okay. So now we will have to change the vibhakti.
Yuvam. Geetam will be Geetam only, no?
Geetam eva napumsakalinga padam.
Geetam. Yuvam Geetam. Akarnayatah.
Yuvam, yes. So okay, dvivachanam, correct. Okay. So it is karna dhatu karnayatah. Okay. So yuvam 3 2 2 1 2. 3.2 to 1.2. Geetam is napumsakalinga pada, so same form in both Dvitiya and Prathama. Akarnayatha because of yuvam, duel. Okay. Astu. Dhanyavada. The next one. I think one more sentence is there. Veena Bhagini can try.
अस्माभिः पुष्पाणि समर्प्यन्ते. अस्माभिः पुष्पाणि समर्प्यन्ते. Flowers are offered by us.
Okay.
अस्माभिः तृतीया विभक्ति बहुवचनं. So प्रथमा विभक्ति बहुवचनं. वयं पुष्पाणि एव तिष्ठति.
नपुंसकलिङ्गपदम्. Okay.
पुष्पाणि समर्प्यन्ते. पुष्पाणि बहुवचने अस्ति. समर्प्यति समर्प्यतः समर्प्यन्ति.
समर्पयन्ति.
समर्पयन्ति. दशमगणधातुः अस्ति. समर्पयन्ति.
Correct. Like चोरयति, we have samarpayati in Latin. Samarpayanti.
वयं पुष्पाणि समर्पयन्ति.
वयं
वयम् अस्ति. समर्पयामः.
कर्ता, it should always go with the karta, right? So kriyapadam karta samarpayamah. So the form, to get the form right, we will go with the prathama forms, like whether it is samarpayati or all that. To confirm the form, you take the prathama, but you have to finally, when you write the sentence, look at the kartrupadam, right? Look at the kartrupadam in kartari and karma padam in karmani, and then come up with the right form. Okay, so samarpayamah. Okay, so te samarpayanti, vayam samarpayamah. Okay, so these sentences are given as abhyasa in the pustaka, and the one abhyasa that I have posted, they are also from the abhyasa section in the pustaka. Okay, so with this we will complete the first chapter, which is only about few parasmaipadi dhatus and how they have take forms in karmani. Okay, so this is taught in the first chapter of your pustaka. We also have the second lesson on Karmani Lakara is Pata 3. Okay, the third lesson is also on Karmani Prayoga. So there we will see what is covered. One second. For that I will see the questions. Okay, so you have been answering in the chat. Astu. So with this third lesson is about Atmanepadi dhatus. So when you have in Kartari, if you see Atmanepadi dhatus, how do the forms change in Karmani? So Kartari Prayoge yadi Atmanepadi dhatavaha prayujyante. Okay, so when we use Atmanepadi dhatus, say Saha Puraskaram Labhate. Okay, so if you see the Atmanepadi forms in the Kartari Prayoga, tada karmani prayoge kriyapada rupane atmanepadini eva bhavanti. So there is no change. Okay, so the first lesson basically the pustaka, there was this focus on parasmaipadi dhatus. Whatever examples we saw, mostly they have used parasmaipadi dhatus. Prishati, patati, likhati, such dhatus were there. Now in the second patha, they are slowly bringing in the atmanepadi dhatus. Okay, if you have atmanepadi dhatu in the kartari prayoga, then what happens when you convert it into karmani? There is no change. They will take the atmanepadi dhatus forms. Okay, the lakara rupa will still be the atmanepadi only. Prayoga parivartanam yatha parasmaipadi kriyapadanam vishaye tathaiva atrapi. Okay, so when you do a prayoga parivartana for atmanepadi dhatus, same way, whatever you learn for parasmaipadi applies here also. There is no change. So we'll see a few examples. Labh yate labhyate. Okay, labhate in latlakara kartari. In karmani it is labh yate labhyate. Same format, no change. Yedh yate yedhyate. Pach yate pachyate. Please stay on mute. Okay. Okay, so we have the same, there is no change in the process, only that we are seeing these dhatus separately, Atmanepadi dhatus. So spardhate is Atmanepadi dhatu, spardh, to compete, right? Spardhate, spardhyate, spardhyate. Same form, there is no difference. Vandate, so vandyate, vandyate, to salute. Spandare, spandyate, spandyate, same format, mula dhatu, ya and te. So spandanam is shaking or the throbbing, that is spandanam. Modate, Muduyate, to feel happy. Modate, modyate. Okay, so we'll have mud taking the form as mo. Okay, so modate, modyate. Lok, to see. Lokate, lokyate. Kurdate, kurd, to jump. Kurdyate. Swadate. So we have swad dhatu to taste. So you have swadu also, we have swadu also. Both dhatus, Atmanepadi dhatu. So you will have yate, swadyate iti bhavati. Yatate. Okay, so these are the Parasmaipadi dhatu. Atmanepadi dhatus. So specifically first lesson we saw only the Parasmaipadi dhatus. Here we are specifically seeing the Atmanepadi dhatus. But the process is all the same. Conversion, how we form the Kriya Pada, everything else is same for both kinds of dhatu. Yatate, yat, to make an effort or to try. Yatyate, shlag, to praise. Shlag, yate, shlag is a dhatu. There is a typo here. Shlag, yate, shlaghyate. Save is a dhatu. Save, yate, sevyate. Kamp, yate, kampyate. Kamp is to shake. Kampyate. Jirumbh, to yawn. Jirumbh yate, jirumbhyate. Then shiksha, to learn. Shikshayate, shikshyate. Then of course kri dhatu. So we have kri dhatu is ubhayapadi dhatu. So we have karoti in lat, kartari, kurute in lat, atmanepadi form. Right? So both are possible. So here we have kriyate, the same rupa. In karmani it takes the same rupa. Okay, karmani, the formation is same. The mula dhatu ya and te. Kriyate iti bhavati. So now if you see the latlakara forms, labhate, labhete, labhante. So this we are supposed to know. We know this. Labhase, labhete, labhadve, labhe, labhavahe, labhamahe. Same way in karmani only the yakara is different, right? So we add the yakara. Madhye yakara shruyate. Otherwise it is the same. In kartari for parasmaipadi, patati, patataha, patanti becomes patyate, patyate, patyante. Right? The ending should be atmanepadi. There we had to change it. Whereas for an atmanepadi dhatu, the work is simple. Only thing yakara will be heard in the middle. So labhyate, labhyete, labhyante instead of labhate, labhyete, labhante. Right? So labhyate, labhyete, labhyante, labhyase, labhyete, labhyadve, then labhye, labhyavahe, labhyamahe. Okay, so the form is this in karmani. Lang lakara, alabhata, alabhetam, alabhanta, alabhataha, alabhetam, alabadhvam, alabhe, alabhavahi, alabhamahi. So now in karmani only the ya. Okay, after alabh you will hear a ya. Everything else is same. So alabhata will be alabhyata, alabhyata. Tavadeva yakaraha madhye shruyate. This alone you have to remember. Alabhyata, alabhyetam, alabhyanta. Alabhyataha, alabhyetam, alabhyadvam. Alabhye, alabhyavahi, alabhyamahi. Okay. So only difference is yakara. As far as Atmanepadi dhatu is concerned, only change in the form between kartari and karmani is you will hear one yakara. Okay. Then lot lakara, labhatam, labhetam, labhantam, labhasva, labhetam, labadhvam, labhai, labhavahi, labhamahi. Again, only difference is yakara. After labhu, add one ya. So labhyatam, labhyetam, labhyantam, labhyasva, labhyetam, labhyadvam. Labai will become labhyai. Okay, labhya. Okay, labhyai, labhyavahai, labhyamahai. Okay, so this change is only seen. The yakara is heard. Okay. So we have few sentences examples. So shishyaha guroho upadesham labhante. So if you see here, shishyaha labhante. So shishya is the kartrupadam. Though the shishyas hear or they get advice, they get the guru's advice. Okay, so the advice upadesham is karma padam. So again when you convert shishyaihi, okay, so the tritiya 1.3 becomes 3.3 shishyaihi guroho upadeshaha. So guroho upadesham dvitiya converts into prathama. Guroho upadeshaha labhante. So labhudatu latlakara is used. So we will also use a latlakara. We will add the yakara labhya. And now Upadeshaha is singular. Okay, so previously Shishyaha was plural, so labhante. Shishyaha labhante. Atra Upadeshaha labhyate. Upadeshaha labhyante. Right? So this goes, the vachana goes with the karma padam. Upadeshaha labhyate. Labhuyate. Labhyate. Shishyaihi guroho upadeshaha labhyate. The guru's upadesha is got by the shishyas. Shirovedana mam badhate. So badhate to trouble. Badh dhatu is Atmanepadi dhatu. So here we are seeing examples which are Atmanepadi dhatus. So Shirovedana is the karta here. Who is the karta? Who is doing the badhana kriya? That is the Shirovedana. Right? So Shirovedana is creating trouble. Okay, so mam is Advitiya Vibhakti. So when you convert Shirovedanaya, okay, 1.1 becomes 3.1, right? So Shirovedanaya, Vedana Strilinga Pada. So Sita, same way, Sitaya, you have Vedanaya. So Shirovedanaya, Aham. So Aham Avam Vayam, Mama, right? So you know Mam is Dvitiya Ekavachanam. So Aham Badhye. Okay, so Badhye is the Rupa in Uttama Purusha. Aham Badhye. Okay, so this Badate, Badadatu. Okay. So you should add the yakara. The only difference is yakara. Lataha vrikshan veshtante. So lataha, the creepers, veshtante, they surround. Okay, so vesht dhatu, to surround or to cover. Okay, so vrikshan veshtante, the creepers are around the vriksha. They climb around or they creep around the vriksha. So lataha kartripadam, which is in Bahuvachanam. Vrikshan again karma padam in Bahuvachanam.
Latabihi.
Yes. So 1-3 should be 3-3. Lathabihi. Vrikshan is Dvitiya Bahuvachanam.
Taha.
Vrikshaha iti bhavati. Yes. So Vesht is dhatu. Yes. So yakara. Veshtyante, because vriksha is bahuvachanam, you will have the veshtyante. Only the yakara is different. Vesht, ya and bahuvachana form. So veshtyante iti bhavati. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, we have Ramaha Hanumantam Aswajata. So here this swajidatu to hug. Okay, to embrace. So Ramaha Hanumantam Aswajata. So Swajidatu Atmanepadi dhatu. So Rama is a karta, Hanuman is a karma. So Ramena iti bhavati. So Hanuman Bhagavan Bhagavantau Bhagavantah. Same way Hanuman iti Prathama Ekavachanam. It becomes the karma pada is in Prathama now. And the yakara, swajidatu, so aswaj, ya and ta, aswajyata. Only the yakara is added, okay, to the mula dhatu, aswajyata. Tvam etat satyam manyase. Okay, so satyam manyase, tvam satyam manyase. Okay, so now tvam will be the karta. Okay, so manudatu. Satyam is a karma padam, but it's an apumsakalinga pada, so same form. So tvaya etat satyam prathama ekavachanam manyate. Manudatu ya and satyam, you have to go along with the satyam. Satyam, so we say manyate. Okay, so manyase is because it follows the karta which is tvam. Here manyate, it should follow satyam. So satyam manyate, satyam tvaya manyate, etat satyam tvaya manyate. Okay. Aham tavabhiprayam naiva buddhye. So here aham karta, so abhiprayam, so your abhipraya, opinion, so your opinion, naiva buddhye. Okay, I will not consider iti artha. I don't take your opinion iti artha. So aham karta tu tritiya maya abhiprayah pullinga pada, so tava abhiprayah, tava abhiprayah. Okay, there is a savarna dirgha sandhi there. So tava abhiprayam, tava abhiprayah Naiva will be naiva. Okay, it is not karta, not karma, so we are not changing it. So buddha dhatu buddhyate. Why buddhyate? Abhiprayah buddhyate. Okay, there it was uttama purusha prayoga buddhye because of the presence of aham. It follows the karta. Here we do the prathama purusha prayoga because of abhiprayah. Abhiprayah buddhyate. Okay, so with this we will stop today. So there were a lot of typos. I will correct those and upload the PPT. And there was one other thing I said, I think. Sorry. Let me share it. There was some other correction. Okay, Kriya Padams I will correct. Okay, so please go through the forms and okay, somewhere something else was there. Okay, I will convert. So we will stop here. We'll meet on Friday. We'll continue with the same Karmani Patha. So the Saramsha of this Patha is that both for Parasmepadi Dhatu and Atmanepadi Dhatu, when you convert it, the same rules apply. Karta from Tritiya to, Prathama to Tritiya, Karma Padam from Dvitiya to Prathama Vibhakti. Okay, that is only conversion. Kriya Padam, you know how to convert. Whatever Lakara we have, the same Lakara we should use when converting. And you should also see that the Vadana Vyavastha is along with the Karma Padam. That should be noted. And Yakara is always heard. Okay, so in the middle, we'll have the Mula Dhatu, Yakara and Atmanepadi suffixes. Okay, so this is all for both Parasmepadi and Atmanepadi Dhatu. So these are covered in the first two pathas of Karmani Prayoga. We have two more pathas on Karmani. We'll do it on Friday. Dhanyavadaha. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand. Otherwise, we can stop. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् धन्यवादः।